Hello, hello. Ah, I can see you getting some audio from me, which is good. So I'm gonna go straight in and turn on hello voice chat people.
Good evening.
There's a bit of a delay.
Sorry, good evening.
Excellent, excellent. And we've got a few people in chat already. So obviously, hello, Douglas Matavish. Thank you very much for joining today. And we have Curious B. Thank you for joining the stream. And we also have in chat Viper Strike, who's going to be lurking for a little bit. Oh, Skeptic! Yay! Okay, just finishing dinner. I'll be there shortly. Okay, super duper, excellent. We are continuing in the Nile. I hope I've actually managed to get everything set up after my epic Thursday stream last week, which was not a stream. But we had a very good chin chat for a few hours, didn't we? Tuko and
did
Co.
indeed, yeah. Neil, you might just want to check your voice audio output on the stream. It's good and loud on Discord, but it seems pretty quiet on stream unless anybody else can test it.
Let me just. Oh, hello. 1, 2, 3. Hello. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it sounds all right on there.
Okay.
Okay. Seems fine to me. Okay, fine. Super duper. Rightio. And you are both equally loud. That'll be a first for me. Ever been told I'm loud? Yes, okay. So let me just. I can drop myself a little bit. So I'll drop myself a little bit on the stream and see how we go. Okay. So I did have some of this music going. And while we chat where we are and do stuff like that. So let me bring up a little nav map and let's see if I can do that. No, I can't do that because I didn't re-add it in. So, but bear with me a second while I just open up this. That's probably a bit loud, I think. Window capture, I think it is window capture. Little nav command. So to do this on the fly. But we'll get there. These are all the things that you think you've done and then you don't. I'm gonna put that over there. And so this is a little nav map. So if you haven't seen a little nav map before, here it is. You can see this is Uganda over here. Let me put that. Can I put that down there? No, I don't know what I've just done there. Oh dear. Oh, didn't want to do that either, Neil. Remember. Sorry, just bear with me a second. I'm just being an idiot at this point. And I need to do that. That's better. And I closed the browser. I shouldn't have done. So there we go. That's all better and all set up again.
Have you got your music on speakers, Neil? It comes through on your voice on Discord. Doesn't matter, just letting you know. It's unusual.
What, the music coming through?
Yeah, when you speak, when your audio gate opens on Discord, picking up your music. Because I've got your stream muted.
Do you not get the music anyway?
Nope.
No, I'm not getting music.
No.
You're not getting the music through Discord? Are you hearing that music through Discord now?
Only when you speak, so only when your audio gate opens.
And I don't hear that at all either.
It's pretty quiet, I mean, it's always something you can fix afterwards,
Yeah.
Neil. But
I have to do it later, mate.
yeah,
So I was in Little Map. Let me just carry on. We're in Uganda. We'll go all the way up through to this airport here, which is Adjumani, Hotel Uniform Alpha Juliet, and then we'll switch over to waypoint 18. Waypoint 18, there's an airport here. It's not actually in the route, but we can do a music to Neil ratio. Oh, that probably means that music is too loud and Neil is too quiet. Yes, well, we've got this airport. We'll do a touch and go there, and then we continue. That's the border. I don't know if you can see that in Little Map, but there's this dark line that goes through here. There's the border, and that takes into southern Sudan. We then carry on, and we end up in Juba, of Hotel Sierra Juliet, which is our destination tonight. And yeah, it's not a very long one.
Hello, Harry or Mrs. Peely.
Oh, hello. Where was that? Did I miss some? Oh, here we go. My dad is Harry. Oh dear. Hello, son.
He's breaking things, Harry. He's breaking things.
I'm breaking lots of things. They're downstairs watching it on telly because he's on his way back from his theatre academy back home for half term, and he's dropped in past us on the way back to say hello. So good to see you, Harry. And let's get flying. Let's get rid of a little land map. And need to. What have I done with this? It must be right at the top. There it is. Okay. And yes, let's get flying. So I'm down here on the old drone camera here, and we're going down at a very sedate speed today because that's a Sunday and we've had a busy day. There's Curious Bee, there's Dougal without a label for some reason. Oh no, he's there. He's on the other side of me. And look at that, we're all in the Safari Wings livery. And how nice is that livery? We like that livery. Okay, so right, let's get out and into the aeroplane, and we'll get a bit of music while we're just letting that fade out, and we'll get into some music. We've got a bit of adventure sounding music, so who knows what that's going to be like. Blimey, that sounds a bit like Pink Floyd, doesn't it? But it's not, I can assure you. Right, so let's get going. We need a bit of batteries and avionics, so they'll come on. And 50% fuel is adequate for this entire route, so you know that's fine. I'll leave that as it is. We'll remember to turn our fuel on, and we'll need to turn our secondary bus on. We'll need to turn on our fuel pump and our ignition to on. We'll turn on our nav lights, and we'll turn on our beacon because we are going to be, our beacon is over there. And what else do we need on? I think that's probably all we need. We probably need to put our mixture up.
Mixture.
Well, it's you know, condition lever.
The red one.
The red one. And we'll put the starter in. Hopefully we get a prop turning. We'll get some engine sounds.
I keep forgetting to turn the starter off on this.
Yes. Don't really want it to go into.
I'm sure it would break something in real life.
Yes. I'm sure it would. Chat was some scrolly thing going on here.
Oh dear, this is not a good start. My route looks very different to yours on that centre screen.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, that looks like a good start if ever I saw one. So we'll go to high idle. We'll turn a taxi light on. And we'll turn the strobes on, which is now a button. One of these buttons. Any one of those buttons. There we go. And taxi isn't going to turn on the taxi light. Oh, it did turn on the taxi light. Amazing. We can turn the starter off now. Ignition. Standby ignition. Do we need ignition on? We don't need ignition. Alrighty.
Are you on live weather now?
I am on live weather.
Okay.
And 17:16 in the evening.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Oh, actually, no, I wasn't on live weather. There we go. I'm on live weather now.
17:16.
17:16.
Near as done it.
And we'll just do a quick check on the up and down and lefty righties, and all that is good. Have we lost Curious Bee? Where's he gone?
Oh, I'm still here. I just fixing something in the sound.
Okay.
Tarnish is in voice chat as well now.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello, Mr. Bosbad. Okay, how you doing? All right. We got 0 wind. So which end looks closest?
Throw a dice, anyone you like.
I think we'll go to the left then. Hello, I just got a blink. Alison Johnson, subscribed. Oh look, my subscribey thingies are not coming up where I anticipated they should be.
That's what you get for a reinstall.
Oh,
Evening, Alison.
Struthy noosies. Some strange language coming out here. Alison, thank you very much for the subscribe. You're currently on a 3-month streak. Thank you very much for that. Chazzers. I'm good, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Does help if I actually take my parking brake off, otherwise it's going to be very difficult to move across this ground. And, oh look, that dinner went down rather quickly there, Skeptic. And we're off. We're going to taxi down. And we'll put a little bit of flat down there. And yes, Alison, this is the cancelled stream from Thursday after a complete nightmare of Microsoft. I'll tell you what happened when we get airborne, actually.
Skeptic,
I'm good.
Are you coming into VC, Skeptic?
And there we go. Biggles! My chat is not. Yeah, in a second. Good evening.
Hello. Hello everybody, voice chat.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Evening all. Everybody well?
As well as can be expected.
Good.
For those unaware, that's Gary in voice. Also, I believe, Echo Charlie.
That's it, correct.
Yes.
Hello, Gary.
Hi there.
Echo Charlie, are you flying? I'm going to fly?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Righty-ho.
I've just loaded onto the airport.
Okay. So, don't forget your Barrow settings, 29.70. Or press B. How are we doing for Barrow? Got a few people there. Okay, so we'll take off. We'll do a right-hand circuit over the river. And then we'll come back, make sure everybody's up in the air. So, we're good to go.
Harry says he's off.
Mossman radio check.
Yes.
And we're up. And a little bit of right rudder in there. I know what's coming next. What height are we going to?
You know me too well.
I do. Let's say 3.5 for now.
Oh, I had 2.5 plugged in, so there you go.
2.5 isn't going to work. You'll be on, on the ground again. So there we go, 3.5. I'm just flying runway heading for a minute while I sort this out. Bit of VS. And we'll do a bit of runway heading. There we go.
Indeed, Alison, indeed. And I hit the allow button before I realised what it meant, what you were saying.
Well, yeah, I did read it, and I've had to go back and reread that. Right, I'm going to put my headphones on now. I don't think I've got my external speaker on. I sound really echoey. Even to myself, I sound echoey.
Yes, it doesn't sound quite right. There's still some fine-tuning to do.
I think there's a little bit of reset up to be done. Yes, it sounds tinny, and I don't know why. It never used to sound tinny.
Alison, you coming in to say hello?
Oh, why am I getting beeping noises? That's not good. Why is my aeroplane beeping at me?
Pass.
1, 2.
Okay, I've got no alerts showing. What haven't I turned on?
What's the red square in your navigation display?
Exactly, I wish I knew.
Yeah, I don't have that. I'm still flying runway heading, so I'm turning back.
Oh, I know why. It might be because I've got my flaps still out. It could have been
Evening, Skeptic. Hello.
Hello, Skeptic.
Oh, hello. Oh dear. Right. Okay. So, we are not doing very well tonight. It's all a bit all over the place. Let's turn that off. Let's go over there.
I think there's quite a delay as well on stream.
You're doing better than you were on Thursday.
Yeah, and
Well,
this is all a test anyway, isn't it? After a reinstall, so
I'm airborne. That's got to be a start.
yeah.
Oh, it's hot in this room today.
Alison, what's for dinner?
Oh, plane, Kodiak. I don't have an exclamation mark plane.
Oh, nice. Were you talking while muted, Neil? Lips were moving, but no audio.
No, my son was just going, so I just
Okay. Right.
just said goodbye. There's an airstrip round here. Is everybody airborne now?
I think so. Yeah. Skeptics up. I think that's it.
Okay, I'm just coming back towards the airport. We'll regroup.
Oh, Biggles is up. I hadn't realised Biggles was up. Hello.
Oh, Alison said she's having chili,
Yes, I saw.
and she had 8 CTDs on that Monday. Well,
Not, isn't it?
I didn't get that far, Anderson, because it wouldn't even launch Microsoft Flight Sim. It would actually say, well, every time I clicked it, it said that there was, well, it just kept going to Gaming Services app within the application manager every time you clicked on it, and the gaming services weren't running. And I tried reinstalling everything. I'm going to move this mic. I think it needs to come a little bit closer. I know you can see it in stream now, but I've tried to mess around with my mic, and I should never do things like that because I thought it would be a better position.
I'm saying nothing.
And now it's not actually in a better position. It's actually in a worse position. And I need to do that. Bear with me a second, callers. Let's do a bit of that. There we go. And let's see if that actually becomes a little easier and better. Oh, I can still see a bit of my mic in the stream. That's a pain in the bottom. Okay. Too many things changed very quickly last week. Oh dear. Right. I want to get rid of that square. I want to get rid of that. There we go. And we'll just do that. And we need to get some... yes, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Right. So, I'm just flying around over the airport. Skeptics over there. Timeless over there. Curious Bee's there. Where's Mr. McTavish? And Biggles. They're over there. Okay. That's cool. I am currently doing 120 knots. For those who like to keep track. And because it's very flat round here. Oh, hello.
No,
oh,
we don't want that. Thank you very much. And I haven't got me what's it's turned on. Alison, can you get at that? I haven't got the right things turned on. Thank you.
already sorted.
Why haven't I got my mods choices? I need to relaunch my stream. Hang on.
Okay, so we're now back en route, heading for waypoint 1. So where is everybody? Oh yes, we'll regroup. So everybody head to the river.
I'll do that after restarting after a CTD.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
No. First of the night.
She says click the cog next to the chat to allow mod icons.
Yeah, I had lots of stuff missing, Alison. I had to restart Twitch.
There we go. Oh yes, I usually turn on the time thingy as well. Where's the time thingy?
Same place, I think.
Hmm.
Hey, Quaggy.
Ah, Good evening, Quaggy. That's some strange names. Oh, Skeptic's over there now. Welcome to the stream. There are some of us flying. There's a few people that keep appearing and disappearing.
And some of us that have got a CTD.
And I'm just trying to sort myself out. I've been a bit of a wuss tonight. So I'm going to slow down to something a little more reasonable.
What do you call reasonable?
Going down to 120. If I can get there. So, yes, Thursday was a difficult day. We tried reinstalling the gaming services and that didn't fix it. We contemplated uninstalling Microsoft Flight Sim, but it didn't seem like it was a Microsoft Flight Sim issue, especially as the gaming services wouldn't start.
Tarnish, we did hear you briefly, I think, but there's definitely an issue there. Sorry, Neil.
Poggy says, not seen you before, Peely, are you a new streamer? When did I start? I must have started... I started on YouTube, initially. Is it
Newish
March?
would be the answer, I guess.
March last year, something like that? Newish. And then... When did I go to Twitch? It was in the summer, wasn't it? Or just after the summer?
Yeah. And
So-
Quaggy, you'll often see him on, you've seen him on two-tone streams.
Yes, I don't get around too much, mainly because there's only so many hours in the day, and work commitments and family life and stuff like that. I have a very understanding wife. Oh really? I didn't know that, Alison. She says Peely was my first simmer I spawned in next to on my first stream in Mirth. Well, there you go.
Fame.
Yes. It's very dramatic, this music, isn't it?
I won't
I
say
see
anything
people's
about
over
us listening on Discord.
But you can't hear it.
No, not on Discord.
I don't know what's going on with Discord.
Tarnish mic check.
Yeah.
Yes.
555. Good evening.
Great. I don't know what I've done, but I managed to get it going. Evening all.
Life's like that sometimes when it comes
Evening,
to
Tarnish.
audio.
Hello there.
Oh, hello, my mic was off.
Oh,
Sorry.
well, there you go.
Yeah, hello there.
I think I had the same problem.
My nav mode isn't working.
Is it not?
Nah.
Have you checked that you are on GPS on your middle dial here? Down there. Because if it doesn't say GPS, you need to hit the CDI button until it goes from, so it go VOR 1, 2, and then GPS.
Oh yeah, that's selected.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a common fault on the sim. I get it a lot. Have you got your route loaded into the aircraft?
Yeah.
Show
And
up.
yeah, and the flight director shows where I should be going.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually the flight director does not show where I should be going.
Ah.
Huh. Oh well. It'll
It
be
seems
heading
to be
mode
a
then.
problem that some people I have that problem almost all the time with almost all aircraft, with nav mode not working. Some people it doesn't happen at all.
Oh. I mean, it usually works, but I also see that on my Bravo, both heading mode and nav mode are active, which shouldn't be, right?
Correct.
No, yeah, they shouldn't. Mechanical. Oh, I'm Dakey. Evening, chaps.
Thank
Who are
you,
the others
Mechanical.
in voice
Good evening. It's all gone a bit weird today.
Neil, do you want to introduce everybody for Quaggy?
Who are the others in voice chat? Yes, certainly. So we have Curious Bee. Say hello, Curious Bee.
Hello, Curious Bee.
Dougal McTavish.
And Dougal McTavish says hello from Dougal McTavish.
And Gary.
Says hello.
And Tarnish.
Oh,
Oh, he's a little silent there, but
Hello.
there we go.
Yeah.
And then we have Skeptic.
From Skeptic.
There you go. You're completely introduced to the flying squad. So, yes, we are in the White Nile at the moment.
Well, I hope we're not in it. I hope we're over it.
Over it.
We might be ending up in it.
At this rate, it could well be a thing, you know. So, and it's a little flat around this segment, a little dull, I would say. But you know, it can't be helped. It's part of the river that I said we were going to do, and you know, you take it as it comes.
We have a new visitor, Neil, in voice chat.
We do. I've just. Who have I done that?
Bonsoir.
Good
Hello.
evening.
Alison
Hey, how you doing?
Johnson. Have you finished eating now?
I have
What did you have?
had chili.
Oh yes, you said in chat, didn't you? Yeah, my memory is like a sieve.
Neil, I had chili for dinner.
Alison, what did you have for dinner?
Was it chili?
No. Yes.
I'll just say hello, Alison.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
So,
Hello, Alison.
As you may have gathered, Alison, Peely seems to have broken things.
yes.
Yes, I can see it.
And,
At least you're in the air.
well, yes, and as much as you think that you've actually remembered to save a resetting elsewhere, you haven't. So my entire Stream Deck profile isn't saved anywhere, and I thought I had saved it.
Oh dear.
So I've got to reprogram that. Luckily, I did have time just before stream to put all the music buttons in I used for the intros, but I didn't get my go live button or ending stream button sorted beforehand. My Go XLR config did get saved, but it for some reason sounds different, and I sound different, and I don't know what I've done, because it actually remembered all my mic settings, so I obviously stored that profile somewhere and it loaded it back in, but it doesn't sound completely the same, so it still
Yeah,
works.
it's quite tinny. When I loaded Twitch, I was like, oh, sounds, and I was like, has my Mac gone dodgy on me? and no, it wasn't. So,
You haven't got a dodgy Mac.
well, I've got one for work.
I could tweak stuff, but I don't know. I think I might have turned these up a little bit, so I sound a bit more fuller in my voice. But that probably sounds better, doesn't it?
Marginally. There's still some sort of distortion there.
I could voice read that.
So, does it sound distorted then?
No,
Oh,
but it's not.
as it was.
It's not a rich tonal voice like no, you'd normally.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do some fiddling then. But let's not do it on stream. Let's fly the airplane.
No, don't go pressing buttons.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
no, just fly. And
Yes, just
Yeah,
fly and live
it's-
with it.
it's clear. It's just on the tinny side.
Yeah.
Hey, Viper Strike, how you doing?
I could put a bit of reverb in there. And now I sound like I'm in a chorus. Never mind. So the music's not too loud, is it? In
I
stream?
can't hear it in Discord.
No.
Oh, you.
Any music?
That's a long-standing joke, that, Alison.
Oh. Yeah, but I had that sorted. Do you remember? I had that sorted. You could hear it.
Well, that's what a reinstall that will do for you.
Oh, well, if you find out how to do it, let me know so that poor old Captain Arash can listen to some music.
Well, he did have it done. He had it sorted.
I had it
Reinstall
sorted.
Changed.
I meant so that I can put it on my stream so you can listen to music rather than
Oh.
sitting in the back of the plane for 10 hours. with
What
no
about
music.
now? Do you hear it now?
No.
Nope.
No, kan inte höra musik.
Oh dear. I'm going to figure out what I did now. Actually, was it a Discord thing? Oh, it was a Discord thing, wasn't it? It was a Discord thing. It was all to do with the fact that, yes, you see, that's gone on there, you see, and that needs to go down there. And I need to turn off all the auto things, that, like the noise suppression and stuff like that.
Oh, that's clearer.
Yes, there we go. Noise reduction, I think that one went as well. And then, yes, that's better. I think that's probably it, actually. Can you hear the
Except
music now?
I've now got your sim sounds coming through Discord.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
That's right. That's correct. You should.
Okay, well that's a first. We haven't had that before.
You did. I usually turned it down so you actually had more of the music.
Oh, there's the music.
There you go.
and just hear the music on Discord.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, Dakey, what we're trying to set up is that so that we in the Discord voice chat can hear the music as well. Which is now fixed.
Which is now fixed. Because I just remembered what Seamus told me what to do to fix it.
Talking of Seamus, where is he?
He's absent. It's been noted.
Indeed, yeah.
It's been noted, definitely.
Remember to send him to the naughty corner next time.
I
you
will.
come.
Yes. You have to take off on the other end of the runway.
Give it time, Dakey, give it time.
Fixed and nothing exploded. Good job, yes.
By the
Oh.
way, Dakey streamed today and I flew with him, and so did Tarnish. It was the most fantastic flight. Check out Beijing sometime, Neil.
Oh,
China.
yes.
The ground textures leave a lot to be desired, but the scenery itself and the city is amazingly well done. I was really surprised.
It was nice, wasn't it?
It was.
And there was no plugins, add-ons.
No, as far as I'm aware, Dakey, was that all default?
I don't know if it was all default. There was some sort of a building which
God.
it showed on the stream, but I didn't see it on mine.
Oh, really? Well, that could be a settings difference as well in the sim.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was a temple or something.
Orbex.
Himalaya Mesh. Oh, I have that.
The
Oh, no.
music was nice as well, wasn't it?
Curious
It
Bee.
always-
Just below me. F-turn, curious.
Yeah, I'm at 3,000.
There's Tarnish as well. So, this is, as you can see, it's very flat around this part. So I imagine it probably floods quite well when the river, you know. Oh, this is
Probably
called,
why it all looks a green.
yes. This track is called The Planets Align. I'll just give you a speed. I've slowed a bit. I'm at 112, so I'll just get up to 120. And the actual scenery does get a bit better as we go. It's just this first part is a bit flat.
It's really odd. I've got Skeptic flying just above me, and the propeller doesn't move. It's just static.
Where are you? Oh, I see you. Yes.
Yeah, you've gone off to the left a little there.
We won't be seeing Captain Spitfire, I don't think, of course, because I forgot today's not Thursday, it's Sunday, which means he
He's
has his own
streaming.
thing to- Yeah.
Yeah, he's got his own thing going.
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
about that.
he's normally only on for about an hour and a half, I think, is it? So we might see him later.
Yes, you see, you people, you're all following the actual lines in the sim,
Yes.
and I'm following the river.
I'm
My,
for-
my, oh,
They're
sorry,
both.
Dougal.
Sorry, I was just going to say, where I am, you've done it perfectly, Neil. The lines go pretty much over the river.
Yes, they're not here because they're.
Right.
Oh, they are now. Yes, everybody's coming back into
Sorry.
play.
I mean, I'm right on the line, and nav mode is back, so all good.
All good. All good.
I think it may have to do with how I like the order in which I press the buttons on the Bravo.
could
I
be.
think it's also, with the Kodiak especially, you've got to be on an intercept course with your magenta line before nav mode will engage. So
Yeah,
if you're
that's-
running,
Yeah, sorry.
running parallel, I don't think it'll work.
I mean, that's what I was doing while circling the airport a bit, trying to get that first, like the start of the line, but it wouldn't pick it up.
Right.
Alison,
Yes,
You're-
Neil.
your whirly cable from your yoke to the base unit that's clamped to your desk. Do you have any issues with that? Not letting you do any buttons on your yoke?
No.
Oh. That was that one done then. So, for some reason, it's the connector into the actual unit on the desk.
Yeah.
It requires sometimes a thumb on the back of it to push it down so it actually sits up inside the connector. Otherwise, I lose all my buttons. And
We've still got the RJ245 thingy.
the
Clip.
whirly one.
The
I
actual clip on the end of the.
yeah,
connector.
it's fully in. But if it's fully in and horizontal, then it doesn't work. Look, so I'm not looking backwards now. It's just stopped. But if I push down on my thumb, and there it works. Very
I think
odd.
that's the problem with the sockets.
I think it
Yeah.
is.
I'm sure it is. Right, just while we're on a straight line, I'm hitting the autopilot and mute,
Ooh.
and I'm going to go make some coffee.
Oh, we have a raid. Hey, Crazy Cosmic Bunny.
Oh, crazy cosmic money. He's ready with a party of 4. Welcome to the stream. I heard a bleep. I don't know if anything came up on the on the screen though. So thank you for that. Welcome. This music's a bit dull. I need to change some music. Let's go and I did. Oh, we'll get another. Quaggy UK, thank you for following. Oh yes, there we go. On stream, did you see that little spinny propeller? It came out, showed the name, and then it goes back again. Something new in Pilot Peely streams. Kodiak is live. Kodiak is love. Yes, I do love this aeroplane. I do love this aeroplane a lot. I think what we might do is go to a bit of blues after this track. So this is the White Nile. It's part of the Nile. It's part of the source rivers that form the Nile later on around Khartoum. It consists of the Blue Nile as the major tributaries, and we've already flown that one. And this is a continuation from the newly discovered source of the White Nile, and it comes into Lake Victoria, and then we went from Victoria to Lake Albert, and then now we're on the next leg from Lake Albert up to Sudan. Indiana Jones style music, yes. Well, it was called actually Adventure. Oh, I've let the next track start. Never mind. I'll catch it next time. And we're coming into southern Sudan now. The interesting part that I can tell you about southern Sudan is that the river becomes somewhat not very navigable by craft, because although they're very static in this image that you're seeing, a lot of this is actually papyrus that's floating on top of the water, and they have some really roots that go down but don't bed into the bottom, so they're forever floating and following the river, and that makes it very difficult to navigate with a boat. And as you can see, there's lots of little channels that get created. So you might be flying or following a channel in a boat, and all of a sudden the channel just ends because the papyrus has merged together. So yes, that's why you can see all this green. They're not trees, it's actually papyrus floating on top of the water. So there you go, an interesting factoid. Still a bit slow. Actually, the music's picked up a bit, so we'll leave it for now. It's quite nice. So I picked up that little factoid from a series that Joanna Lumley did on the Nile, where she went off to find she did a trip all the way down from the Mediterranean down to the source, and in southern Sudan she was taken out in a boat on the this section where all this papyrus is. And she did a little bit, and then they had to abandon the boat because they couldn't go any further, and they ended up taking an aeroplane to sort of skip over this bit. So quite like Joanna Lumley with her expeditions that she does. I've sped up a lot now, haven't I? Yes, 140, look at that.
Bye then.
Douglas back with coffee.
Got the moon out. Very little clouds in the sky. We're on live weather. Just coming underneath you there, Dougal.
I didn't feel a thing, Neil.
So Daiki says, have fun, Peely pilots. I have to go. May the butter be with you.
Good night, Daggy.
Good to see you. Oh, hello.
Oh my word, Alison.
You just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Who did you give them
Goodness
to? Let's
me,
have a look.
Alison, thank you very much.
I've got to go through now. Slipstream Flyer, Gaudin, Curious Bee, HCBR, and Gary. Well, thank you very much, Alison.
Thank you very much, Alison.
You're welcome,
Appreciate
Gary.
that. Very
Indeed,
nice.
thanks
thing
very
to do.
much.
I'm going to go and check later that all the little things came up, because they should be coming up for things like that. So hopefully they did or not.
I was too busy watching my own screen. I
Yeah.
didn't
It
see it.
came up in chat, but not in the game window or the Twitch window.
Right.
Really?
Overlays
Yes.
weren't working.
So the
Gross.
overlay's not working.
And I thought I
Told
fixed
you
that.
not to press buttons, Neil.
I thought I fixed that. Well, follow worked because I saw a follow come up. So it may be just the subscribed entries that don't. So I do apologise there, Alison, that it didn't come up.
It's alright, I saw it on chat.
How did I manage to get ahead of all you lot? Thought I was going slow. I went off to make coffee and I came back and
Well, you're above me, but sort of my right.
Mm.
Everybody else, I'm probably going a little
oh,
faster.
I see you.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're probably firewalling it, Dougal.
No, I'm above him. I'm doing about the same speed, but Neil, you told me 2,500 wasn't enough. So what are you doing down there?
I just come to test it.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Oh, but I'm
Nathan
coming
Gamer.
up now.
Good
I'm coming
evening.
up.
Good evening, Nathan Gamer.
Nathan Gamer. Evening. How's your Sunday going? Had a busy weekend this weekend. Busy weekend.
I think most Microsoft users have had a busy weekend trying to fathom out all the CTDs.
True.
To be fair, the only thing I did was roll back my driver.
Wow, really?
Hmm?
You're referring to your graphics driver?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's interesting because I'm running with the latest NVIDIA driver, but coming from a fresh install of Microsoft and Windows, and I haven't had a CTD. Touch wood.
Did I
I
say
don't
the
like
word?
that too, Alison.
Yeah.
49723, I think. However, I'm not convinced it's us.
No, I'm almost certain it's not, because this all started when the beta went live for Sim Update 8.
Yeah. They need their own test server.
They've got one. It's called Us.
No, you know what I meant.
See, look, there's high terrain ahead.
I can't see any. Well, ahead, yeah, okay.
There's Biggles over there.
I think we've swapped places now. I came down to join you at 2,500, only to see you're now increasing through 3.5.
Oh, you gave me such grief for being at 2.6, so I thought I'd come
That's
up.
my job, Neil. Isn't that what you pay me for? Oh, hang on a minute. No, wait, don't, do you? Pay me, that is.
No, I don't. I don't. This music's not mad, actually. I changed my my music subscription to a different
I thought I
supplier.
didn't notice this. You've switched from Epidemic.
I have.
Yeah.
Mainly because every man and his dog was using Epidemic, so you tended to hear the same music. So I switched to somebody else.
Right.
And if you really want to know where I've gone, it's there. And it's equally good music, I would say. I've yet to do a intro video yet. Oh, and by the way, good news is that I managed to get my fibre sorted, Dougal.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well done.
And there wasn't anything wrong with the cable. Apart from the fact that there was a speck of brick dust on the end of one of the lengths of cable.
That'll do it.
And it was the tiniest speck. But it was stopping the light signal from getting through. Which is why I saw, one channel was up, but the other one wasn't. And anyway, it was literally, as I was about to take out the existing fibre cable, because I thought I broke it during the move, that I thought, well, I might as well just check the ends and make sure they're clean. And it slowed me down. I looked at it, and I could just see this little speck, and I'm thinking, I wonder if that's it. So I cleaned it all up, plugged it in, boom, there it was. So it should be a rock solid stream now. What do I say here? 6 meg, 6.3, 6.1 upstream. I'll probably go a lot faster than that, but yes. So I was dead chuffed. I managed to fix that as well. We have mountains ahead of us, folks. But we're not going to go there yet because we've got a bit of a right turn to an airport where we're going to land. We currently have a 14 knot crosswind.
That's interesting. I don't.
At 349 degrees.
Just refresh my weather.
So we will go in on runway 09 at this point. I suppose really we should do 27, but 09 will be okay.
Has anybody else got winds?
I might do later after this chili.
I knew somebody had to say it. I was waiting.
Yeah.
I was waiting.
You'll notice I made it plural. I said winds.
I have 4 knots on live
Yeah.
weather.
Yeah, that's what I've got. I've got 5 knots from 340.
Really?
Yeah.
I've got little nav maps telling me I got 1 knot at 190 something.
So it's just Neil that's got wind.
That's normal.
So, Alison, did you have chili for dinner? I forgot.
Yes, I did. How did you know?
It's going to be one of those nights, isn't it?
It is. You see, look.
Oh.
Look how much wind I've got. Excuse me. Look, it's 12 knots at 349, 350.
Too many beans.
And I'm sure I'm on live weather.
27.
I've just brought Chilled Corky into voice chat because he was in the gaming room. I'm not entirely sure if... Are you flying with us, Chilled Corky?
Hiya, can you hear me?
Yeah, there you
Yes.
go.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, no, I'm just powering up now. I'm going to spawn in when I kind of know where you are.
Okay. So if I do route in the... if I can do it here. See, I had all this on buttons. We're at Hotel Uniform Alpha Juliet.
Which is not in the route that's just come up. in Streamlabs.
Hotel uniform Alpha Juliet.
Yes, it is.
It is.
It's
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. I see it. Sorry.
I thought I was going mad there.
I said it's going to be one of those nights.
So this is a land. I think at this rate, we'll just do a straight in. Do I want to do a straight in? Yes.
Good to have you with us, Chilled Corky.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for having me. You're going to have to wait a few minutes until
That's
till
okay.
I get up and running, I'm afraid.
Well, we're landing, so.
Very Robert Downey Jr. type Sherlock Holmes music going on.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was a little bit earlier. I thought it was very much like the music from Interstellar.
Yes. Well, I can see the runway just on my nose. We'll just line up. It looks like a tarmac runway, doesn't it? Oh, it is tarmac.
Yeah. Asphalt.
Asphalt.
That's what it says on a little nav map.
This is very Sherlock Holmes, isn't it?
It is, yeah. That would never have crossed my mind, but yeah.
The musician in me.
I think the game's afoot.
Epic stream, that last one, by the way, Alison. Absolutely incredible.
Yes, that is. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. I had to think then, was it yesterday or the day before?
Yeah, it was only yesterday.
Yeah.
We were so pleased with our accuracy.
Yeah, Captain Irish is quite amazing, isn't he?
Because I can't believe him do it, that's for sure.
And the guy that wrote the software, was it Celestial Navigation, is it he's called?
Yes. He often flies along with us as Electron Volt.
Ah, right, okay.
But yeah, he's basically, we're sort of like flying along, and when we're noticing things, he's fixing it for us.
I haven't been able to join your stream this weekend.
No problem.
Like I had the brother-in-law over, coming down from Manchester, so been a bit busy. Mind you, I did give. He did want to go on the sim, so we flew over his house that he's just buying in Manchester, and he said, "God, it's really real, this, isn't it?"
When it works, it's amazing.
Yes, just a shame that it's more often that it doesn't. Well, no, not more often, but more so, a lot more so than it used to be.
Because I couldn't understand it, because I'd done all my flying on the previous Saturday, 7 hours, and I'd actually been in the sim for an hour before that, nothing, and then on the Monday I couldn't even get to the end of the runway without seat heating.
Crazy, wasn't it?
It's so
I was
weird.
in the same boat as well.
See if I can get everybody.
Whoa, that was butter. I'll take that.
It looked good from a distance.
Felt good.
Oh, hello.
Skeptic, can I have my tailplane back, please?
Oh, Curious Bee's going for the.
Sorry. Oops.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess I got a bit cocky with that butter landing.
Well, that was a
Dougal.
It'll buff out Dougal.
I'm sure it will.
It'll
I'm
buff
sure
out.
it will. It was only a wingtip after all.
You're welcome, Gordon.
Hey, evening, Gordon.
Is it Gordon or Gowdin?
I'm not entirely sure, but I'm sure I get it wrong 50% of the time.
Either way, Gowdin, Gordon, welcome to the stream.
Is it French?
I thought so.
It could be Gowdown then, couldn't it?
Yeah.
That's why I said it the way I did, because
Look at this collection of aeroplanes here.
you'll correct me in a minute and say, no, Alison, you completely butchered it.
Well, if you did, then so did I.
And certainly I did.
And I certainly did.
Okay, right. We're all here.
Well,
Excellent.
Dougal, you know what this means? Now that, because remember, I couldn't get Discord working on my stream properly. Well, now we've got Captain Rash doing it. We can do. We can also get some other people in with me, can't I?
Ooh, there's an idea.
So now we will get airborne and we'll just go out the same way we came in.
Chilled Corky, are you with us yet?
I'm probably about a minute away from joining you.
Okay, that's fine. I can hold here. I'll move up a bit actually. Let people come in behind me. There's an awful lot of rubber on this tarmac here, but there's nothing around.
And it's interesting. I think that may be that add-on that you've got, because it's much better looking than mine. I haven't got the rubber on my runway. Not like that, anyway.
Is that Jill Corky in ahead of me? Are you in the twotter?
Oh, yeah, there he is. I see him.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's what's it.
Okay. Are you ready to rock and roll? Actually, there's hardly any delay in the stream at the moment,
Good.
which is quite cool. Right, get my prop lever forward. Off with the brakes, and let's get going.
Who's in the 350? My labels aren't working. Oh, it's Biggles,
Sorry,
I think.
sorry,
isn't it?
twotter. That windsock is not showing much in the way of wind. And we're up already.
Shows 2 knots on little nav map.
Yep, it does.
Oh, guess who forgot to reset his trim?
Did you nose down violently then?
No, the opposite.
Oh, crikey.
Tried to leap off the runway.
So maintain, 283 degrees back out to the river.
And the next question is
Speed, what speed and height?
altitude.
3.5. He says, through gritted teeth. I have you know, I've been hand flying this route so far. Apart from the circle around the initial airport.
We won't hold it against you.
It's just that you can really do a good job of trimming out this aeroplane. Just flies so nicely. Speed is 126. So I'll just calm down a little bit. Oh, got a bit of breakthrough there. Is that Jill Corky?
Yeah. Chilled Corky, can you adjust the sensitivity on your microphone or go to push to talk?
He's enjoying the sounds of the twin otter.
How's that?
There you go. That's better.
Super. The twin otter does sound good though.
I actually don't like the sounds that they've done on it. You're still breaking through, Corky.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
What about push to talk? Are you able to set push to talk, Chilled Corky?
No, I'm using the voice of a separate computer, and I can't seem to find anything that I can use PTT on.
Alright, I guess it's your sim sounds breaking through your microphone if you're on a speaker.
Yeah, I'm on a different computer though for the voice. So please, hang on a second.
I've turned him down a
Is
bit.
that any better?
Yeah, seems
Yeah,
it for
it
now.
does seem. Okay. Yeah. So look, we have some hills ahead. We have not a cloud in the sky. Well, they're all behind us.
This part of Africa is reminiscent of the Australian outback, isn't it? It's just so vast and flat.
Yes. And not much in the way of life. You know, it must be, if you do live out here, it must be very tough. Yeah, there's not an Asda around the corner, is there? So I'm actually coming down towards river level, just so I can get a little bit of height on these height perception on these hills and mountains. The water's very flat with no wind.
I need to reset the time on my sim. You let me know what you're at when you get a moment now,
Yes.
because I had that TTD.
18 at 19.
18, 19.
You know, this is where the background sounds very much like Interstellar.
Yes. I do like that movie.
I haven't seen it.
Interstellar.
Yep.
Bit of masking issues here, but
What's your actual altitude at that AGL?
2130. Some nice mountains over there.
Yeah, it looks really very different from down here.
So I'm doing 105 at the minute, so let's speed up a little bit. I'm doing 105. Speed up a little bit.
We're still getting your sound feedback, Chilcorky.
There we go, everybody's catching up now. Skeptic's doing a tour of the river. We've got the Ara Fishing Lodge just coming up on this corner.
All right, Biggles, catch you later, my friend.
See you, Biggles.
See you, Biggles.
See ya.
Bye.
Aye, see ya.
Bit of an interesting landscape at this point. There's a bit of a fault in the scenery there, if you see.
Yeah, I've got that in mind too.
So anybody done anything fun this weekend?
Pass.
And the silence was deafening.
Yeah.
That means a lot, doesn't it?
Weather's not been up to much in the Liverpool area, so went out for a meal last night after Alison's stream. It was good. Nice, really nice meal.
Yeah, I was out for a meal last night as well. The in-laws and brother-in-law.
I'm travelling on Tuesday, so I've just been lazy.
Is that the Sweden trip?
You just retired.
Yeah, I'm off to Stockholm.
Stockholm.
Ah,
What's wrong with Stockholm?
Cold.
yeah, it is going to be really cold. So
I mean, I was on photo stream last night. Yesterday, they had helicopter lesson.
Oh, really? I bet
Yeah, that was fun.
I bet it was.
Wow. Yeah, he doesn't do hellos very often, does he?
No, he had someone come in and give the lesson. And it was really, really good.
Oh, was it Joel? Flights with Joel?
No, it was Dale.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
So I managed to get off the ground, but only be able to fly backwards. So I had to turn 180 degrees to go back to the group.
Which one were you flying?
Just that. Was it the R44?
Oh, the
Right.
Robinson.
That is pretty tough to fly, to be honest.
Oh.
I find that much harder than the H135.
Yeah, I mean everyone was using it, so I thought might as well.
Actually,
And,
it sounds good, doesn't it? The sound on it is very good.
Yeah, it was. I quite enjoyed it. I mean, until I ended up in the hangar. I mean, unintentionally. And then for some strange reason, my PC played up completely. Like I didn't even have like a frame drop to, I don't know, 10 frames. It was more like a slideshow, like 2 frames per 10 seconds or something.
Wow.
Right.
And the keyboard wasn't reacting and nothing was reacting, so it was really, really weird. And then I just closed the PC completely, and then it was time to jump on Alison's stream anyway, so... But, yeah, really weird. I've never had that before.
There's definitely something going on at the minute that is
Yeah, without a doubt.
is hitting us in different ways,
Let's just hope they get it sorted soon. Or even acknowledge it.
I mean, I was wondering if most of us have issues, especially in big, large group flights. Do they really test that? Because it doesn't seem that they're even aware of the problem or admit that it's happening.
I give up guessing. I really do.
they know it's happening. It happens on CD's stream. CDO works for them, doesn't he? So
Yeah.
What's your speed, Neil?
Plenty.
Okay.
No, it's 118.
Oh, I do believe we're about to cross into Uganda. 2 miles to waypoint 18.
Oh yes, we've got an airport here.
Oh, have we? Oh, of course there is, yeah.
So there's an airport here that I didn't put on the route because, surprise, surprise, there's an airport here. Just on this bend, after waypoint, at waypoint 18 is actually on the bend. Just further east, there's an airport. We have no wind. We were going to do a touch and go, but I was going to do like a circle to land. Well, a circle to touch and go, really. And then we'll carry on down the route.
And don't be looking for an airport, people. It's just a grass strip.
It is a grass strip, yes. I'm not even sure it was going to show up that well, to be honest.
I can't see it.
So we'll do a recce first.
I can pick it up just about.
I think that's it there.
Are we doing a lot of left circuit?
Left circuit. It's a bit of life down there, look. Houses. Buildings.
Quite a big town, I think, then.
Yeah.
Well, relatively speaking.
Saturday.
Say again, you're very quiet.
Picked up where the hippos were on Saturday. Is that any better?
That is a bit.
I know.
Okay.
The talk must be the button.
I don't see any runway of any description.
I think I do.
You're running parallel with it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a road.
No, not that. It looks different from our perspective to where you are. It's just a dirt strip almost joined on to the.
Oh,
left
this
side
the
of
here.
the road. I'm so busy watching your stream, I almost planted it on the ground.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's like a dog leg in the road. It's just before the.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a. Looks more like a dirt strip on the grass strip. Three bumps on the way.
You had a bump and go, did you?
Yeah. I'll do a circuit.
I opted for the flyover. That was a tight turn, Billy.
It was a bit. Caught me by surprise.
Caught me by surprise too.
It's actually quite long, that strip. I
It
guess
is.
it's because we're at nearly 2,500 feet. Or 2,200.
I might give it another go while we're got people still coming in. Because I came in at a fair rate of knots. I'm right behind you, Bill.
Good enough.
That was better. Flying into the sunset, back to the river. Oh, there's a red building down there. What's that? I've actually got some antennas in mine. That could be one of my add-ons. Does anybody see some antennas here on this hill to the right?
Not close enough yet. And Bill's behind you there.
Cute. Bill, do you see any antennas to your right?
No. No, there's no antennas there. I've got some buildings on top of it.
Look like communication antennas, radio and
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
yeah, I think that's part of your add-on. I haven't got them.
Okay, let's regulate my speed. Bit more interesting when you've got a few hills around. So it's going to be like this for a little while, then it flattens out again, strangely.
The river's gone very narrow from where it was on a broad plain to this.
Yeah.
Are we double backed on ourselves?
No.
Thought we were going east before.
No.
Nope.
No. No, we pretty much went north and then just very, very slightly east, just to the airport.
Right.
Yep, we're going sort of northwest now. The sun should be starting to set soon.
Yeah, it is.
Should we get a nice sunset as we land at our final destination? We've got how many miles to go? 15 nautical miles. 1.5, not very far. So it wasn't going to be a long stream today?
You sure about that, Neil?
No.
Because it shows a bit different on that little nav map.
Yeah, it shows about another 80 miles. About another 80 miles.
Oh yeah, 76 miles, sorry.
Yeah.
I looked at the wrong column. Thanks for picking that up. That all got you a bit worried then, didn't it? Thinking like 20.
I'm sitting here staring at my map thinking, what have I done wrong?
But at least the weather's kept nice.
Yeah, yeah, it's live weather, so not bad at all. A good flying day, as they say.
Although it says the outside air temperature is 26 degrees.
I wish it was 26 degrees here.
Yeah. Been a filthy grey day here.
Oh, it's been. Yeah, we actually took the dog for a walk down the long walk in Windsor, and it was dry until we got to the castle, and then it started to spit, and then it just got progressively worse and worse and worse. It was just grey and miserable. Typical UK weather at this time of the year. Makes you want to live somewhere else.
Oh, it's been.
That's for the rest of the week, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be getting a bit worse, isn't it, next week?
Oh,
Yeah, big storms coming in from the west.
Yeah, big storms, winds, and
Plenty of rainage.
were you going to say something there, Skeptic?
Yeah, I was just going to make you all very jealous about how beautiful the weather was over here.
Yeah.
Is it cold still where you are, Skeptic?
It's a bit difficult to say because whenever I go outside and it's sunny and I'm on my balcony, it's just very, very warm. But I'd say just, I don't know, about maybe 5 to 10 degrees or something.
Well, about the same as here, really.
The big difference is the sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think on the balcony it's easily 20, 25.
Wow. This is a good view, isn't it? Unfortunately, I can't put mountains where there are not mountains.
I mean, that's the other part of making you jealous because I can see the Alps from my balcony and it's
Oh.
absolutely gorgeous.
Went over them on a motorbike many years ago. Well, and under them coming back.
You mean the Alps or the Insim?
Yeah, no, over the Alps on a bike, motorbike.
Nice. Where did you go?
Oh, I couldn't tell you exactly. I mean, we were camping. We were actually riding from the UK to Corfu. We ended up in Corfu. We rode all the way down through over the Alps, down through the whole length of Italy. Caught a ferry, put the bikes on an overnight ferry to Corfu. So, you know, lots and lots of places in Switzerland. But they'll all have been little campsites. And on the way back, I don't know the name of that tunnel. There's a very long tunnel that goes under one of the mountains.
Yeah, that's a bit embarrassing. It should roll off my tongue, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
But I don't drive, and so I'm excused.
right.
I hope.
Yeah, but you have some good roads in Switzerland.
Sorry, say again?
You have some good roads in Switzerland.
Yeah.
No, I think the thing that really strikes you as soon as you get into Switzerland is how clean it is.
Yes. We do have a little airport here. Hotel uniform Mike Charlie.
Really?
Yes.
Why don't I see it?
Fancy one.
No. Oh, I see it. I see it. Yeah.
The Gotthard Tunnel.
and it's just left. So curious, if you see to your left, the mountain range comes down to
Oh yeah, yeah. I've got
a
it.
little
Just-
dip
Yeah,
before it levels out a bit. If you cross that dip, I think the airport is very close to that.
yeah, I can see where you're at. It's called Moyo Airport.
Yes. Or Moyo Airport.
It's just over
Think-
there.
I think the word airport is very loosely used.
Yes. Landing zone.
So are we going to land there then?
Yes, we'll land.
Good. Because then I can go and make another cup of coffee.
Yes, I think it'd probably be good. I was thinking a cup of tea would be good at this time.
Was it the Gotthard Tunnel?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't remember it. It was so long ago, Ali.
Is it the one that had that big fire?
I don't know. I mean, when was the fire? Because it was probably before that. I think when we did it, must have been 87 or 88 we did.
Oh no, this is the new one.
Yeah.
I mean, I regularly drive through that tunnel on the train. I mean, regularly as in when we don't have a pandemic and you can go hiking and skiing and stuff.
Well, if you're in the UK, then that pandemic will be history at the beginning of March.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That hill formation is weird.
I think it looks
looking
good.
back-
You got that stream that goes through.
Yeah, I crossed above that.
Yeah. I've got some appropriate music, I would say, playing at the moment.
And was it Dougal? Did you say 84?
No, it would have been between 86 and 88.
Yes, the Gotthard Tunnel.
Right.
Oh yeah, and the one I'm thinking of is the new Lutschberg tunnel. That's a very new one.
Right.
And I think that's also where they got the train lines and everything. That's bizarre.
You're going straight in, Neil.
Yeah.
Did something weird just happen then to the sim?
What was that?
I think something weird just gone on with the sim. It's showing 2 airports with the same name.
That's weird. What, I've got POI markers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I'll tell you, it was even more disconcerting.
And the one that we're going into is slightly to our right at the moment. Both got the same name on them.
But what's even more disconcerting, you've got 2 runways, one is 31 and the other's 13. So the mirror images of each, yeah.
Oh, it's behind that ridge. Oh god, I gotta climb. Hello.
Terrain. I can't even see the runway.
And then you're almost over it, yeah.
Jeez. Oh, I got it. Wow.
Is that another grass strip?
Oh yes, well it's dirt. It looks like there's one running both ways, but it's the road. It has a road running straight off the end of the runway, like a T-junction.
Okay.
Of course it would. I got 14 knots of wind coming in from the right.
No,
10 knots.
5 knots.
Looking at that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know where you're getting your weather from now.
Nor do I.
Still plenty of stopping room here. Small as it looks.
Weather source is Flight Simulator.
And you're in live weather, are you?
Yeah.
Wow, Bill, that thing really does stop on a sixpence, doesn't it, the Kodiak?
It does. For which I'm eternally grateful.
Yeah.
Isn't it great with the sun just behind the plane and a big shadow over the ground?
Yeah.
Music's a bit like John Vangelis, I think.
That's a name I've not heard in a while.
Either that or Jethro Tull.
Haven't heard that in even longer.
Oh, faster than me that was. Whoever that was. Yet again, Skeptic Canton shows us how to do it all.
Yeah.
As always, yeah.
Here comes Tarnish.
Chilled Corky, I see you dropped out of chat. I mean, do you want to try it again? Do you want to see if we can find out what the problem is?
Just gonna go make a cup of tea, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not exactly the neatest parkers in the world, are we?
No.
We won't get points for formation parking.
No. Look at that. Look. Okay, so let's have a be right back scene, and we'll 5 minutes, get a coffee, come back. See you in a bit.
Yep, sounds good to me.
And we're back.
Hello.
Welcome back. I'm afraid I'm going to have to drop off now, but thanks for having me and good flight so far. Hope you have a great rest of your stream.
Okay,
Good
thanks
night,
so
Alan.
much.
Speak soon.
See you, Alison. Take
See
care.
ya,
Alison.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
I've got a bit of
Ooh.
chocolate cake. It was my son's birthday last week, so we bought him a birthday cake for him to pick up on the way through back to his mum's. Excuse me while I just have a quick munch. Okay. We have a lovely sunset coming over there.
Just got a screenshot of that. Looked great.
Yeah, chilled corky. I don't really know what else to suggest, mate. But your microphone was clearly picking up sim sounds from somewhere and rebroadcasting it through Discord.
Okie dokie. So, we'll toodle down the other end.
A toodle.
A toodle.
I've just posted that screenshot of the sunset on Discord now.
Okay, have a look. Couple of people to come down. That Kodiak's got some hell of a searchlight on it, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. When it's on pulse, it's pretty impressive.
Just moving up a little bit so the others can get behind. A little bit of sun left. Move up a bit more. Okay then. Everybody ready?
I count. We're all here.
We're all ready.
Go for it.
Almost sounds Irish. Look at the colours in that horizon.
Did it?
I have a feeling we might just run out of light at this time.
I was only asking if we might have to change the time of day.
So let's, I think, how far we got left to go? 57. So let's bring it back to, it's 1907, so let's bring it back to about 1845, maybe, something like that.
1845.
Yeah.
That slider in the sim is just useless.
It is. That's one of those things where somebody's changed it and it's like, why have you changed it? That's one of those unnecessary changes.
I've just changed to flying in VR. It's absolutely spectacular.
Is that?
Oh, it is.
Those
Hey,
ridges.
Captain Spitfire, have you finished streaming, sir?
Hello, Captain Spitfire.
Hello, Captain Spitfire.
Can you connect me to voice?
I'm
should
just going to
think so.
drag him in now. Let's see how. There we go. Right, there you go. Got your chilled cookie. You're in.
Right, does that sound any better, guys?
It does.
Yeah, it's a lot brighter.
And we're not getting any of the sim sounds like we did before, so sounds fine.
That's great.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
And I just want to do a shout out to my brother-in-law Bill, if he's watching. He went back to Manchester today, and he said he might tune in. But he's probably a little shy to say something in chat. And I can't see any particular name that he might give himself. So anyway, hello Bill. If you're there.
I am, yes.
Come on, how many builds do we need? You're getting in the air, Captain Spitfire. He might still be streaming. No, he's not live.
No, he said he's, I have all done very good. I'm not gunning it again, am I? 136, look at that.
I think we've got about 45, 50 miles to go, Spitfire.
Is he chatting? Why am I not seeing those messages then?
Pass.
He's just eating a snack. I see that message.
All right.
So considering the river's been a lot wider earlier, this is quite narrow, isn't it? So it must be...
You can't really get any perspective because there's no buildings or anything like that that we'd normally have to judge it by. You know, the surrounds, the area is so vast.
Yes, good point.
I suppose it also makes a difference what time of year it is. Obviously, it's going to be wider during the rainy season, I suppose.
Yep. And what time the image was done. It looks quite brown looking, so I'd imagine it's probably in a warmer part.
Just off to our right, there's a series of like 4 or 5 hills
Yes.
standing on their own, and very reminiscent of the Malvern Hills, which is not far from where I live.
What, that little group just to my right? Or head and
Yeah,
right?
just
Or the
to the
ones
right,
further
yeah.
right over there?
No, the one's just off to the right.
Okay. Interesting track name, this one. River runs through. And what are we doing? We're following a river. The lights in the background there. I did a really bad thing yesterday.
Uh-oh.
I was trying to climb a ladder to fix some conduit on the outside of the house to run my fibre cable up. Because the fibre cable's green and the house has got black panelling on it, so it'll stick out like a sore thumb. And we had a tall sort of 3 foot high plant pot. It's made out of aluminium. Or aluminum if you're American. And it has quite sharp corners and I managed to catch the inside front part of my knee on one of those corners. Well, I've never been in so much pain. And it literally, within minutes, it came up in this big bubble. And I keep getting funny twinges in my knee if I move in a particular way and on a twisty type action. It just, it's painful. It's still very tender to touch that part of my knee. I've got fairly weak knees anyway, but so any knock really just lasts forever. So, motto of the story is move the big flower pot before attempting to get up the ladder.
Did you have anybody at the bottom of the ladder as well?
I did have somebody at the bottom of the ladder, yes.
Good, good.
But my ladder is not tall enough to do the top section. And I'm really loath to go and buy a ladder that's long enough because for one job.
You can hire them.
Yes, I could, but then I still got to get it to me. And at the end of the road, they're still building houses, so I might have a word with the.
Yeah. Find a friendly builder.
The engineering manager that's I'm actually seeing on Monday because we're going around snagging the house. And to say, any chance one of your guys can lend me a ladder over a lunchtime or something?
What you could do is you could take a leaf out of Reese Mogg's book and do what he does. And he says we got a dripping tap. Get staff in to fix it.
Get who in to fix it?
Staff. As in, don't do it yourself, get someone else to come and do it.
I'm not going to pay for somebody else to do it.
I wasn't suggesting you should, I was merely mocking
Oh.
William Rees-Mogg.
Very atmospheric music coming up.
It's gone all flat and wide again, the terrain, isn't
It
it?
has. I love the way the sun comes off the top of these bushes and things. It looks like golden waves on a lake.
Very apt way of putting it.
So like they twinkle like waves do on the water.
You try to swim, get skeptic.
Yeah, I mean, the water isn't really flat, so if you're looking for some non-flat scenery, come down here.
Let's go down.
I'm always wondering, like, when will I hit the water? You know, because, like, that water hill just pops out of nowhere.
Yes.
Clean the tyres of the aircraft. Looks like we're just coming up to a dip there now.
Oh, I mean, the sun coming through those trees, that's really beautiful.
It's fantastic, isn't it? So it's how low do you want to go?
Hello, hello.
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 Like Spitfire.
Evening.
Did you have a good flight?
Yeah, it's actually quite good. No problems whatsoever.
Excellent. Where did you?
Oh, you almost had us there.
The interview you did on Wednesday, very interesting.
Oh, thank you.
So where did you fly from and to today?
So we departed out of Essex County over in New York, and now we headed east is it east? No, west. Sorry, west. To Beaver County, which is over in Pennsylvania.
Right.
Across the border, and yeah, it was a good flight. Couldn't help the server issues, but other than that, it was good to go.
Which server you were connected to?
Southeast Asia, but I know some people dropped in and it was a bit like temperamental, so
Ah,
we kept it as it is, and yeah, you know what it's like sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah, we had to drop out of Southeast Asia server on Daki's stream today.
Hmm.
I think we ended up on West Europe.
Is that any good?
It was better, yeah.
Hmm.
Which is unusual because there really is some bad watermasking here. Southeast Asia has been the only sort of semi-reliable server lately.
Yeah.
I think that's probably because it was lightly loaded,
Yeah.
and then people have started to use it because it's better than the others. And yeah.
I was just trying to work out why everybody's suddenly going past me. It's because I'm doing 84 knots. Nope.
That'll be the reason then.
What's the stall speed of this thing?
84 knots.
You can come right down at 60 on the NES.
Without flaps?
How
Yeah.
far you go until you come down very low, do you?
No. So, Chilled Corky, what are your thoughts on the Twin Otter?
If he's talking, he's muted.
Ah, okay. I don't think he is. No, he's not lighting up.
I actually love it more than I
think he's having
like
issues with
recording
his
it, to be honest.
microphone because he went very quiet when he was talking earlier on.
Right.
Just barely hear him.
I think he just came in there actually.
Yeah, very, very quiet. I couldn't hear him. Yeah, you're very, very quiet, Chilled Corky.
Hang on, it could be because I turned him down earlier. Let me see if I
Okay.
can bring him up a bit. Try it now. Give us a count, Chill Corky. Want to give us a radio count, Chill Corky?
All right, testing 1, 2, 3.
There we
1, 2,
go.
3.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I just did. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, good.
Or maybe he can't hear us.
Must be a setting on my end. I can barely hear him.
Yeah, he's quiet. He's quiet for me. I think there are some audio issues that are going on there.
Yeah, I can hear you guys perfectly. Yeah.
there you
Oh,
Am I any
okay.
better now?
There you are.
Yeah.
There you go.
You're nice and clear now.
Yep.
So what are your thoughts on the Twin Otter? He's speechless.
Yep.
Yeah, there seems to be a huge delay.
Oh,
You're listening
It's
to
fabulous.
audio on
Much better than the Kodiak.
What you need to do, Chilled Corky, is listen to the audio through Discord, not through the stream. You need to mute the stream, then you won't have the delay. It only took me about 6 months to figure that one out.
oh look, we got the wheels wet there.
Run that by me again.
You need to be listening to us via Discord rather than the Twitch stream. So if you mute the Twitch stream and just listen to us through Discord, you won't get a delay.
Because everybody else tried to get the
Okay, we'll try that.
wheels wet.
Don't go too far.
Now, guys, is that any better?
You sound fine. You sound absolutely fine, yeah.
Yeah, the delay seems to have gone as well.
Feet wet.
Who was that hit the water then?
That might as well have been me. Yeah, I really shouldn't be adjusting people's volume while I'm flying about 20 feet above the water.
That's why we voice chat rather than try and type.
Yep.
My tyres are nice and clean now.
Yeah, I mean, it was intentional, really. You know, get a bit of... I mean, it's really bizarre. I have very different sunset to Nile, to the stream. Although I'm in the same time, I think.
Yeah, mine's a little bit different.
I got 1904.
Hang on. Yeah, I'm 1904. And it's bright pink, like the entire sky is pink.
Ah. Do you still have the sun above the horizon?
Yeah, just.
That's weird, isn't it?
Hmm.
I don't think we got that far to go now.
No.
And I'm just gonna go and check ahead and see whether or not. Oh, it's a proper airport, so we probably will have lights for the runway.
Right.
So I'm happy to keep it at this light if everybody's okay with it.
Works for me.
Fine for me.
Yep.
All good here.
I love the way the left side of the airplane picks up the light of the sun. You got the moon ahead.
Yeah, it's always nice when you've got both the moon and the sun up at the same time.
Low shadows on the ground as well on your right.
Oh, trees. An island in the middle of a river. This is so difficult to judge altitude though. Bit easier outside, but inside it's really hard.
Especially with the bumps in the water. just saw Captain Spitfire over there in a Spitfire.
Oh yeah, behind us. That won't be for long though. Knowing him. Oh, the water mask in here is terrible.
Trouble is, the water is very much the same colour as the sky. Oh, I can see some lights ahead. I think civilization is starting to come upon us.
Quite a big town, I think, isn't it?
It is,
Scheme
yeah.
of things.
Yeah, I was in this town about 45 years ago.
Really?
Wow,
Yeah, yeah.
that's amazing.
And I'll just come up a little bit so we can see what's coming up.
Whoa, there's a hill. A hill. Oops.
They take by surprise, don't they?
Yeah.
I can hear a Spitfire. Where are you? There you are. You still have voice, Captain Spitfire?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh,
I'm concentrating.
I'm not surprised at that altitude.
So in on runway 31. I'm just coming up. Get me some height.
Any squirrels down there?
Frogs. Say 3-1 then.
Yeah. It has runway lights. So what was it like working in this town?
No, I wasn't working in it.
Oh.
I visited. I had friends here. I used to live in Zambia, and I was doing a tour of Africa at the time.
Cool. Don't see any pappies though. Here we go. Destination airport. Dead ahead. Seamus McNeil just subscribed for 3 months in a row. Greetings, Seamus. How are you doing?
Good evening.
Hello.
Seamus.
Oh, Seamus.
Oh, sorry, Chilled Corky. I can't go that slow. I tried and fell out the sky.
No worries.
Seamus says, hello, voice chatters.
Evening, sir. We've missed you.
Hello, Seamus.
Hey, bustery, I would say. Nice if I could see an exit.
Oh, you've just passed one, I think.
What's up for me, that one?
Oh, done it again. That's twice I've hit Chilled Corky.
I'll be looking for your insurance details
Yes.
in a minute.
Don't worry, mate. Buff out.
Okay, I'm just going to park up here and see if I can get everybody else coming in.
I've landed.
Yeah, I think we were all very, very tight behind you.
There's some
Yeah, there's
Still-
a couple, yeah.
that
Yeah.
are still coming.
I'm just
Yes.
coming over the threshold now.
Yeah,
None of us are watching you. Don't worry.
no pressure now.
No, of course not.
Look at that. Centre line stuff. Echo Charlie 1. Oh, little buff. Little bounce just to warm up the rubber on the tyres.
Where's the exit? Oh, okay.
Exactly. Yes. Where
Come
is
on,
the
exit.
exit?
About 100 meters behind you.
Or it's all the way down the end of the runway. Let's turn the pulse landing lights off. And it goes on anymore. Mind you, can't see where I'm going now.
Look at the stars.
Yeah, something else. And then there's the 7 stars on the ground. I know there's 8 now. If you're able, Neil, check your DMs. No worries if not.
Yes, we'll do that.
Okay.
So what a perfect finish, I would say.
And not a single CTD.
Shh. Look at that. There's a view. That's got to be worth a picture. Have one of those. Oh, of course, it won't let me do it because my mouse is not there. There we go. Now my mouse is going to be in the picture. So I'll take another one. Okay. Well, we are going to do a raid. As I've been told, the shadows are flying. So I just remember how to do a raid.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Hold on, caller. There we go. Shadows Display Team. Okay, guys. Well, it was shorter than normal, which is probably a good thing.
As always, peeps, nice flying with you.
Thank you, everybody, for coming along, and I hope you watching enjoyed the stream tonight. From here on in, it gets a little bit more interesting in scenery. So look out for that next Thursday, and hopefully I'll have a little less tinny sounding microphone after my reinstall of everything and his dog. And well, yes, so let's have a look. Echo Charlie 1, thank you. Tarnish, thank you for flying along. Captain Spitfire had a good stream and came along and supported us, so thank you very much. Chill Corky, Dougal McTavish and Skepticantin, thank you for joining. And Seamus Manure, and he was just loading into MSFS2. Oh, what a shame. And who else? So Seamus, thank you for your subscription, and also the gifted subs that Ali did. Thank you very much for that. And yes, what can I say? We are looking to do it all again on Thursday. So until then, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Let's start the raid over to the Shadows Display Team. So come back a little bit and we'll put some outro music on. And
Thanks for
we'll
the stream. Thank you very much for the stream, and thanks for flying with us, guys. It's been marvellous. I always look forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so do I. Thanks,
Night all.
guys.
thank you, voice chatters. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah, then.
I know.